Hello and welcome to the Terror of the Feerrott. This is Yuruk, and we're gonna get started here today. We're in the Feerrott, obviously. We'll see if that name sticks by the time I get to editing with all this. But we're gonna work on some quests. There's two quest mobs right here, parcel guy and whatnot. So we're gonna see what these guys have to offer and start working on the quest for this zone. There are 5 mercenary and 5 partisan quests and 2 group quests. So definitely a lot to do. I don't think we can solo the group quest, but we're just gonna get started with this here. Dorian Flightfoot, Rin Yuruk, to our humble home away from home. My mate Kavari and I are here on our little adventure of our own. Unfortunately, it's not as pleasant as we'd hoped. There's some tension in the area regarding the Lizard Man patrols. What Lizard Man patrols do you speak of, sir? The Lizard Man patrols are becoming problematic. They simply have no respect for the other beings in the area, and they seem to be causing an imbalance. Could you thin them out a little? That might even things up a bit and allow us to continue our work. I can definitely thin them out a little bit. Your help is much appreciated, Yuruk. Please let us know how it goes. All right, so we got a quest to kill 4 Lizard Man patrollers, 4 mystics, 4 brutes, and 4 scrappers. It's one quest. Does not look like he gave us any other ones, so let's check out Kavari here, his lover. Hail, Kavari! If it isn't the renowned Yuruk Bashara, I was hoping to get a chance to meet you. It is an honor, a great honor. She stretches out her hand to meet yours. In case you're curious about what I'm doing here, I'm actually gathering materials from the wolves and spiders in the area, as the materials are very strong and good for my projects. Although I'm sure you have more heroic things to do. you would think that, wouldn't you? What kind of wolves? The wolves, that is the Tanglefang wolves of the Feerrott, have a very strong hide and can be extremely easy to work. It works equally well making armor and bedspreads. Oddly enough, these pelts are far superior to the bovine and bear pelts once we discovered how to treat them. Would you be willing to get a few fine pelts for me? I would be willing to get a few fine pelts for you. Alright, we picked up Tangling with the Wolves, which is kill 5 Tanglefang Stalkers, 5 Tanglefang Prowlers, 5 Tanglefang Hunters, and 2 quality Tanglefang pelts from the Tanglefang Wolves. Kara, having a person of your stature help me with this is quite humbling. I hope to see you soon, then. Uldra, friend. Alright, and she was also wanting help with spiders, so what about the spiders? There is a specific type of spider, the orb weaver spider, that have extremely strong silk webbing, cloth as protective as steel. If properly worked, I hate to ask, but would you mind getting some silks from the orb weavers for me? I wouldn't mind at all. Alright, and she goes, Correct. Having such a person of your stature help me is quite humbling. Right, we got strong silk, kill 8 tainted orb weavers, kill 8 toxic orb weavers, and gather 2 silks. Alright, that's 3 quests. Well, she didn't give us anything else to go off on. Alright, that is the quest for here. There's 2 more somewhere in the zone. I'm guessing over here. Oh, there's a Dark Alchemist over here. Let's check them real quick. Oh, I wish you could do 3-letter names. That'd be fun. Dark Alchemist Lillian. Illin. That's a guy. Isn't it? That's a guy. Alright, Illin. Alright, I looked like Lillian. Dark Alchemist Ilian appears engrossed in his work, and he takes a few moments of measuring a concoction before he speaks. I'd like to think you're here because you have true interest in what I'm doing, but I highly doubt that. The Terror doll turns to look at the werewolf who addressed him, and noting the battle-worn and magic-imbrued armaments frowns. I see. I have an interest in your stuff. I don't believe you. He gently sets the materials down before intently staring back at his inquirer. I am Ilian, and I was, for a lack of a better word, hired by the local Ogok leadership to try and resolve the issue of the undead rising bloated from their very watery graves for vengeance. Mockingly, his hands come up and spread of stiff boogeyman claws, mouthing "oh," then punctuates the point with a rolling of his eyes. What issue? To be honest, I didn't want to involve outsiders, particularly since I'd have to award you part of my pay regardless of the outcome, but I suppose I must. You see, the little wee ogres are a tad bit scared to go outside the city at the moment. Things are significantly more dangerous out here than in the safe confines of the city, if you can call the stink pig Ogok that. And it is in a large part due to the undead threat. What undead threat? I haven't seen a single undead here yet. Simply put, ogres are immune to what plagues those undead, but they are not immune to death. The undead are a threat because the ogres aren't smart. If they were smart, I wouldn't have to be here and find a cure for the zombification. What kind of cure? You're getting ahead of yourself. That's a bad habit. If you want to assist in the situation, I'm going to need your word, not only that you'll do it, but you'll survive, because I can't afford to pay your family benefits in case you're dragged into the river by a giant serpent or chopped into bits by the Taiwa as the latest banquet meal. You have my word. All right, good. He clears his throat and points directly southward to the river fork that lines the borders of the LZ Tawara stomping grounds. You'll need to survey the area, kill some of the walking undead explorers that litter the waterways, and return to me with some of their bile. His gaze turns to whatever expression that gives, and no complaints if you want to be paid. I've worked to do and cannot be bothered by whining. Get to it. All right, so that gave us protecting the weak-minded. We need to explore the river, kill some zombies, 5 zombies to be exact, and collect 3 bile samples. All right, and I think Undead Rising? Is that one we need to do? No. That's just more to the story. All right. Let's go ahead and read that one real quick. So we said Undead Rising. Perhaps you have an interest after all. The undead zombies who roam the swampy forests of the Feerrott are not natural undead. In fact, it's quite difficult to find a natural undead. But that's beside the point. No, these men and women were quite unlucky. Unlucky, you say? Well, certainly weren't lucky to get that state, were they? He smirks and looks down at one of his containers, tapping a vial of orange powder. They were human. They were a human expedition, a small smattering of a tree elf, half elves thrown in, and a twist of fate led them to a bit far south for their own good. South, you say? South. Well, besides the temple of House of Thule and the eerie presence of the source of the river, based on where the explorers are now making themselves at home, it's hypothesized the source of the new existence is rather interesting tribe of bit scaly Thulians, the Al-Iz, Tau-Iu. Oh, not purposely. No, the point is quite an accident. An accident, you say? If it is as we believe, they weren't quite as delicious as the cannibals had hoped, or that the explorers were used as simply as a ritual gift of reverence to some queen of reptiles, the god of fear himself. Either way, in the end, they were dumped in the river rather unceremoniously and left to literally rot by a group unknown for their shamanism, but not terribly known for their necromancy. Rot, you say? Well, they did rot in their rotting, but the unfortunate humans did not return to the earth. No, their dead, decaying flesh seems to have frozen in time, and perhaps the rituals performed by them past whatever lies at the end of the river. Either way, the creature rises, they're killed, and they rise again hours later. That leaves us with our present issue, which leads us into the zombies. All right, we got that one, and there are one more. I guess M stands for mission. There's a quest over there, so let's go over there. All right, we're here at Ashrin Taval. See, Ashrin growls as he pulls you into his hut. For Thex, you'd think you'd be a little bit more incognito if you were going to just out my name like that, and so loudly. Who in Norath are you, anyways, to just waltz into my hut and greet me so openly? In better parts of Norath, I would better take you down on the spot. All right. Incognito, you say. Are you mad? Do you have to ask? He sighs softly and rubs at a temple. Adventurers like you give me such a headache. Well, since you're no doubt at a loss for things to do and such an extent you're bothering a random stranger about, I suppose I'll tell you of what is going on. What is going on? Impatient, are we? You know I'm only doing this to get you out of my hair, right? Well, there's a group of lizardmen to the south, the Tawi? I'm gonna figure that out eventually. That they're spreading some nasty rumors as politics of Oglok in the Feerrott right now. I've been sent to investigate before you so rudely broke my cover. Investigate what? At this point, it's useless to investigate further. The lizardmen should be brought down before they cause an uproar in Oglok itself. In turn, Neriak. Take down the Tawi lizards that roam the swampy forest. Dead men tell no tales. I hope you're up for it. For all the trouble you put me through? Up for what? Good. Now there you go. Good werewolf. I don't want to hear back until the deed is done. Have I made myself clear? All right, and we picked up appeasing the Terdal. Silence the terror, but killing several of them. Kill 16 lizardmen. All right. And that is actually the final mercenary quest. So these are all the mercenary quests. We're 13 minutes into the video, and I think we have them all. All right, so these are, pretty much just going around killing lots of things. So let's go look around, see what we can find. Oh, there's that guardian guy that has the mercenary. Some merchants, some undrinkable water, pottery supplies. All right. All right, nothing for snakes. We didn't get a quest for snakes, so let's keep going. And then there is a quest chain for the partisan. Just not sure where that one starts. We'll figure it out eventually. All right. Ooh, this bouncer. Does he not like us? He should like us because we're an ogre, right? Yeah, warmly. He's our bud. I think you're naturally KOS to those if you are not an ogre. Oh, a Braxel. Or Braxy. Nice to see one of those here. All right, we got a Lizard Man Mystic. Oh, geez, a Lizard Man Patroller. We just stumbled into shit. Oh, and he's coming at us. All right, let's get our pet on him. And I'll slow him real quick. And I didn't rebind the dot. All right, let's murder this guy. All right, working out, everything's good. I did go and I picked up the Journeyman 5 healer, so should be perfectly fine. I am definitely pulling way more aggro off the pet than I probably should. this? I'm gonna put this on 4. There we go. Still working out the kinks of all the different things, but the I did add the pet attack, which is just a pet attack Q attack, pet Q swarm, and a cast 9. My 9 is tied to my pet swarm ability, so that spawns in little werewolves, I guess. Alright, we got some dream dust. And we got one of those. Alright. I'm digging this class right now. This is fun. Oh, there's a wolf over here. What is that? A hungry... Oh, that is not for this quest. That is, hungry oh, shoot. Guess he's on me. Hungry predators are for one of the New Year's quests. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy slowed before he murders our pet. There we go. Perfect. Oh wow, we're destroying this yellow. Alright, let's see if we can get some more of these lizard men. This one is a even con. I think snare or slow is the best pull ability I can probably use. We'll see how that works out. Perfect. Now, am I missing something for the pet? I have a whole spell set just for buffs, and it's pretty much like all that. It's like 13 or 12, almost 12 buffs. So just make sure he's got it what he needs. I think they're all like last an hour, so it should be fine. Just don't know why I keep pulling aggro. Alright. A missing journal page. Let's go ahead and loot that now. It's probably for a quest that we'll have to reloot it anyway. Most of those quests like that require you to actually loot the item and not Oh, hold on. Alright, we feigned deft. I got the invaders, what you call it, so we're good. There we go, and we'll swarm this guy. Yeah, having Fiend Death is going to be great. The only downside to that is we don't have a direct snare. We have an AA snare that'll snare via the pet's attacks, but we don't have a direct snare, so that could make things, splitting some things a little more difficult, but I think we'll be fine. There we go, perfect. Frozen, what is that called? Frozen Venom. Alright, where'd that other guy go? Those are dubious, alright. And relatively weak. There is a Mystic. We're going to go ahead and pull him. Not there, but right over here. These trees are problematic. Zoom in a little bit here. Alright, let's stand behind so we don't get rib post. These mobs hit for like 20, looks like 2600, so a riposte could be quite catastrophic. Oh god, we got a wandering drunkard ad. Go ahead and snare him, or slow him. Oh geez, why is that mercenary not healing me? Alright. Q attack on him. We should be able to tank this thing, I hope. There, let's do not sure what I can do to this guy. There we go. Let's swap back to this and try to just burn this thing down real quick. There we go. That's gonna work. Oh god, another one. Alright, Pet should be able to finish that off. It's in snare mode. And the mercenary can just focus on me. And I should be able to solo this one. These ones hit pretty hard. They're yellow, so they're, what? Con 88. These are for the New Year's quest, so they usually aren't here. There we go, and dead. Take that and that, and we'll just leave that on the corpse. Alright. So we gotta met up a little bit now. Alright, so this is a lot of killing. Not sure how I want to do this. Typically for the Nomergard series, I kind of like fast forward through all me killing all these things. Which I could do at 2500%, and it'll be super quick. And meet up on the end after we're done with all the lizardmen. We'll see. I don't know. I think that'll probably be the best way to do it. Alright, change of thought. I'm just going to do the mercenaries one by one. I think that'll be the best way to do this. So we'll do the Panting Lizard first, because it's not counting for these other ones down here, so I guess they're a different thing. Maybe the ones over by House of Thule. So we just need to kill all these lizard men. Hopefully we get one. Bring him back down here. There's a spider, which is a hungry predator. Who attacked us? Come on. Let's go ahead and slow him. Alright, I'm gonna burn him down while the pet does the other one. Alright, perfect. And I just realized that my pet swarm casts the Growl of the Jaguar, which does some pretty nice damage. Yeah, we destroyed this thing. Alright, he's dead. Focus on this guy. Alright, blue diamond, we're gonna want those. Very nice. And I think about level 90, we're gonna try to get the Beastlord epic. I think we can solo Citadel of Anguish without much issue. We won't have the mercenary, but I think we can. In theory. We don't have to kill the final boss, we just have to kill two of the named, and we'll get get the thing. If not, I can probably grab another character to duo it with if needed. Alright, these are not going to be solo pools. I just want to get a solo one. That's 3. I don't think that's worth the effort. We got a hungry predator. Do I not have G-hold? I do have G-hold, that's just not on my thing. Alright, I was wondering about that. I'm gonna put Pet on G-hold. I don't want him to just randomly go attack things. Because I can feign death those off. And the Beastlord pet does not have feign death, I don't think. Yeah. Venom tick, arachnid fang. I'm guessing that is a vendor item. There is our patroller that we had killed before. Let's go ahead and grab him. Bring him on down here to the river. Hopefully we can get a van, and it'll be good times. All right, let's get the pet in there. Get the instacast poison dot, which does I think about 1,000 a tick, which isn't too bad if you think about it, really. Yeah, 1855. I don't know if we have any kind of dot increasing. Yeah, we do. We do have one. It's not as high as the necro and shaman ones, but we do have one, so we should eventually get it. All right. Alright, we got, that's rogue poison stuff. Just go around here and loot it. I don't like this drunken guy running around. So, whoa, he's red. What level is he? 89. Wow. This probably isn't the best place to pull these two. Yeah, not sure of a better one. Alright, there's another one like right there, so it's like a twofer. It's a brute. Yeah, let's grab him. That'll give us 2-ish. If I go right down here. And feign. Oh, that's a scrapper too. I should have done the other feign. Man, he's like going off pretty quick. Looks like we got 2 of them. Might as well just kill them. Get this watcher slowed. And we got a 3rd. This is disaster. Pet's dead. Mercenary's dead now. Alright, so this is going to take a few minutes to recover. I guess we didn't feign death. Jeez. I forgot that can fail. Let's just run for a few seconds. Shipwreck Gribble Gobble. Alright, we got something done. Ah! We're dead. Alright, I'm gonna have to recover, and then we'll come back from this in a second. Alright, we're back in business. Multiples is gonna probably be our weakness, so we need to be careful about that and not willy-nilly pull things. So I think this is a guy we can get solo. Alright, let's get him down here by the river and try this again. There we go. And I'm gonna make myself assist and go to spell damage. It's more interesting. There we go. Now we're going. So we're gonna finish up the Panting Lizard, and then we'll move on to the next one next episode. Until we're strong enough to do things a little bit more in bulk. But definitely exciting, to say. New characters are always exciting. I like the leveling part, I think, more than most things. Alright, let's go ahead and invis before we pull this, because I want to kind of scout the area. So yeah, this is and they see right through invis, so we're gonna false death, which is the what is it called? The evader's invisibility version, which makes everybody instantly forget about us. And it has a 2-minute recast time, so. Alright, let's just kill this hungry predator since it's in our way. So I'm only gonna try to pull him solo. If we can't get him solo, it's gonna be a bit tricky. I'm sure there's some way to split easier. I usually do it with snare, so I'm gonna have to practice that since I've only really ever done it with snare. So, all right, this guy might be a solo. All right, looks like he is. There we go, perfect. Pet has taunt on. Pet has all the buffs. And I'm still pulling aggro. I guess that's something that eventually will go away. Let's look here. Do we have... I'm trying to find the... what is it called? Spellcasting subtlety? I don't think we have that. Yeah. But our auto attacks do have a kind of a built-in evade mechanism, so feign deathing off might be worth it. I think that kind of worked. I'll have to, I'm gonna have to change this playing dead macro to turn off attack and all that stuff, so that's something we'll have to do. There's one that looks solo, a patroller. Got a hungry predator. Alright, he's a blue, so we're gonna slow him. Oh, I guess we'll just burn this hungry predator since he's almost dead already. And then kill this. This is an even con, so he's a little bit harder. But Mercenary is definitely able to keep us through this. Helene. That's a funny name. Alright. What we got here? We need poison. Perfect. I forgot to tell the pet to attack. Oh my god. But it's good to know that we can pretty much melee solo this stuff. An even con. Alright, we finished part of the task, so good on us for that. Another hungry predator and a drunken spirit. Alright, let's kill this one first, because these blues die really quick. Oh, geez, there's two of them. Alright, we're gonna split that somehow. I think we're fine. One down. Heal me. Oh, she died. That's why she didn't heal me. Luckily, I didn't send the pet in. Alright, so that's fine. Alright. Let's get over to the coastline. Seems to be fairly safe right up here. Oh, Growl the Jaguar also heals us. Nice. So right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up real quick, and then we'll continue from there. So we got a name to spawn. I'm gonna try it and see if we can get him. Come on, pet. Oh, he hits pretty hard. Alright, we're gonna turn on water protection, fortified companion, and all that nonsense. I'm gonna turn on my burn and go to town. I got him slowed, so we should be doing pretty fine on this. As long as the mercenary can keep up with the healing, I should be able to burn it down. There we go. And as long as we don't get any ads. So what I'm gonna do, I killed some stuff. I can't find any more scrappers right now. I'm gonna do like a speed, like 2,000 or 3,000% on my killing of all that. There was I think another mercenary death in between there, but gonna kind of do that and keep going until we find the rest of them, and then I did kill one stalker along the way. Alright. Let's invis before we die. Watcher, whatever his name is. Yeah, Yaltel. Down we got a ornament. We got a tunable ring, which we can't use because it's for every class except for us. That's interesting. Is it even an upgrade? It would be an upgrade actually for us. So that's kind of cool. Killed our first named mob. Wasn't too difficult. So I'm gonna med up and keep looking until I can find another scrapper, and then when we find a scrapper, that's where we'll go from there. Alright, the final scrapper has finally spawned. And we're going to drag him right over here. And get our pet on him and go. It took me 2 hours and 34 minutes to complete this single task. I did complete a few of the other little steps in some of these others, you know, incidentally, just killing things. I believe I just got somewhere around here. I got a pelt or something. I don't know. Maybe this one? I don't know. It was one of the, I killed the wolf and it gave me something, so. I did set up an evade button, which is attack off, pause for a second, do the playing possum, stand, attack back on, and then a timer for 30 seconds. And I also put the dots on a macro, so I can cast both of those now. And it works out pretty well. They're instant cast, so I can get them in there really quick. So like disease is already on, and then I have a 1 second pause or 4 second pause in between where it just waits. And there we go. We completed what is that? Painting of a panting lizard. So let's go turn that one in real quick. And right here is where I ended up finding enough solo ones to be able to get them. There was a spot down here that worked out pretty well, but then a hunter came and was headshotting everything with power leveling somebody, so that didn't work out for me. All right, so Dorian, or talk to him. Go ahead and hail him. All right, and he's given us some options: a heroic stone of sovereign, a platinum, or a another item. See, this is heroic dexterity, which is what we want. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. Where does this go? It goes in the finger slot. Sweet. And then we also get minion of minor dream delver's faction plus 1% of a level. Very nice. That was a nice reward. So we get a heroic finger augmentation, so we can just go ahead and drop this in one of our finger slots, and that'll kind of buff us up a little bit. Nice. From what I understand, heroic characters get heroic augments from all of these vendors, or all these quests, so definitely worth doing since we're doing them anyway. So there we go. Panting lizard complete. Next episode we'll tackle one of these other ones and go from there. But I'm digging this. I'm digging the Beastlord solo. It's very fun. It's almost as fun as a Necro, I must say. But definitely worth a shot. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comments, and I can do it better. I'm not great at playing the Beastlord. I have one at a higher level, but still not that great at it. So there might be something I don't know. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.